So far in our coastal adventures, we've been to Greenough Wildlife Park, seen whales at the Quobba Blowholes, rock wallabies and bats at Yardie Creek, amazing marine life at Turquoise Bay, birds in the mangroves, and had amazing food in amazing places. But today, we're in the water again, and this time we're searching for turtles. Unfortunately, the first day we drove into Exmouth, the weather was horrible and we missed a whole day of snorkeling, but we were determined to find turtles. The last time we saw sea turtles in the wild was in Exmouth 2 years ago, and the kids had not stopped talking about it. We had an itch that we needed to itch, and we had to head back up here, and we had to find them this time as well. Can you count how many sea turtles we saw? Some of them might be double ups because I went out twice, so you might need to pay attention to the patterns on their shells, old injuries, or anything visually distinguishable that may help you identify each turtle. Comment how many you counted, and I'll tell you how many I counted, and then somebody can go through the footage and tell me that I'm wrong and that I only saw 2 turtles, and it was just a whole bunch of double ups. How freaking sick was that? One thing to keep in mind while swimming with animals is safety and space. In terms of safety, keeping a distance is super duper important because not all cute animals are harmless and can lead to some serious injuries. But keeping a distance is not only for your safety, but if an animal hurts you, it may be punished or even put to sleep. But if that doesn't put you off and you think this will never happen to me and I'd never hurt an animal, one of the more important reasons for keeping a distance is that, like in this clip, animals can be resting, and if you disturb it, it may make it use unnecessary energy that it needs to search for food or escape predators. As somebody that does a lot of things with animals, you come into contact with a lot of people that really do mean the best, and they do not mean to do any harm. But unfortunately, if an animal is resting like an injured seal on a beach and people keep pestering it and taking their dogs up to it, it may return to the ocean before it was completely rested. Either its injuries get worse and it slowly dies, it just dies of starvation because it doesn't have enough energy to continue, or it doesn't have enough energy to escape other predators and just becomes food. So I understand that people think that they're doing the best thing, but sometimes it's not the right thing. I know it's pretty contradicting to say these things because obviously I do pester animals a lot and I do a lot of unnecessary things. It is just important to read the behavior of the animals, and if you feel like you're stressing them out or you feel like you've been there for too long, maybe as much as you want to stay there, move on and go check out something else for a little while. The waters were still a bit choppy, it was a little bit murky, but there was quite a lot of surge. So, majority of the turtles that we found today were actually wedged under the rocks, so they didn't float around and they didn't need to keep finning everywhere and burning all of this unnecessary energy. So they were just chilling and I guess waiting till they can come out and float around without all this wishy-washy, messy water stuff. In the end, I think I saw about 6 turtles. Now, there could be more, but I think some of them might be double ups. Either way, my goal was to find at least one. I'm super duper stoked with that. They're absolutely amazing creatures to swim with. Just make sure you're not touching them and poking them. What I'm trying to say is just be respectful to the animals. But that's it for this video. The next video, we wake up early, go check out the sunset, and start heading to Coral Bay. I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.